Assalamu alaikum everyone. In this video, we'll be discussing important MCQs for O-Levels Biology 5090. So let's get started. This is question number one. Which enzyme is present in saliva? So the enzyme that is present in the saliva is amylase. Amylase is the enzyme that break down the starch into simple sugars such as maltose. And the further digestion of these maltose take place in small intestine. So the enzyme present in saliva is amylase. So this is a question that may appear in exam and they may give you four names. One would be amylase and other three enzyme names, and you have to identify the correct one, which is amylase. Then question number two, which structure are not present in animal cells but present in plant cells? So you should know that chloroplast and cell wall are two structures that are only present in the plant cells. Chloroplast and cell wall are the two structures only present in plant cells but not in animal cells. So this may be a question. Then question three, what is the smallest free living organism on the you should know that the smallest free living organism on the earth are bacteria. Then question number four, where is bile produced and stored? So you should know that the bile is produced by the liver, and you can say the bile is released by the liver, and the bile is stored in the gallbladder. So it is released by the liver and stored in gallbladder. Question number five, where bile duct does connects? So the bile duct connects to the gallbladder. Then question six, which organ is responsible for the alkaline pH of the small intestine? So the organ which is responsible for the alkaline pH is liver. Liver because liver makes the bile juice which pH is alkaline. Question number seven, which organism contains cell wall? So you should know that there are three organisms in our syllabus that contain cell wall. Cell wall. First one is the bacteria, second one is the plant cell, and third one is the fungi. Fungi, bacteria, and plant cell. Question 8, which structure control the movement of substances in and out of it? So the structure that controls the movement is known as cell membrane. Cell membrane is partially permeable, which means that it may allow only few substances to come in and some substances to go out. Then question number 9, which structure of RBC means red blood cell helps to carry oxygen? Okay, so red blood cells do not have nucleus. Instead, they have hemoglobin, and this hemoglobin carries oxygen. This is iron that carries oxygen, and it is found in the red blood cells. So its name is hemoglobin. Question 10, what may produce response? Okay, so you should remember that stimulus produces response. What is it? Stimulus. How? Stimulus is an external, or you can say internal event, or you can say condition that provokes the response in an organism. So due to stimulus, a organism make do respond. What is present in both plant and animal cells? So nucleus, cell membrane, cytoplasm, mitochondria, these are the organelles that are present in both plant and animals. First one is nucleus, cell membrane, then we have cytoplasm and mitochondria. Question number 12, what character of the root hair helps cell help in the water uptake? Okay, so the root hair cells have large surface area as they has a pointed structure like this. This is a root hair cell, you can say. And the surface, as the surface area increases, the rate of absorption increases. So the root hair cells have large surface area. They are asking the characters of the root hair cell, which is large surface area. Large surface area. Question 13. By which process water uptake by the root hair cell is facilitated? So the process due to which the water uptake is possible, which it is osmosis. Cell wall in plant cell is made up of cellulose. You should remember this, that the cell wall in the plant cell is made up of cellulose. Which structure changes if it shape to carry out its function? Okay, the structure that changes its shape to carry out its function is white blood cells. WBC, white blood cells. In exam, you need to write the, you have to take the full form. Then chromosomes in a plant cell are found in, their chromosomes in any cell are found in the nucleus. ATP is only produced in, so what is ATP? ATP is produced in the mitochondria during the cellular respiration. So it is produced in mitochondria. Then in vascular bundle, which structure do not contain cytoplasm? So in the vascular bundle, the structure that do not contain cytoplasm is xylem. Xylem vessels are hollow vessels and do not have, and they are not living vessels, and they do not contain cytoplasm nor they contain nucleus. So which material strengthens xylem? So the material that strengthens the xylem is lignin. Lignin is a dad, you can see lignin is the dad material is that is present in the walls of xylem, and it is hard and dead. That's why it supports the xylem vessel. Question 20. A whisking tube containing 30% of sugar solution is placed in a tube which contains distilled water. So the sugar solution in the whisking tube contains 30% of water. You should know that the whisking tube is partially permeable, means that the water can enter the whisking tube. And this whisking tube is placed in a test tube which contains distilled water. What happens after half an hour? Okay, so after half an hour, the distilled water which have no solute moves into the whisking tube because the whisking tube have 30% of sugar and 70% of water. However, the distilled water have 100% water. So this 100% water, which you, so this whisking the solution present in the whisking tube is hypertonic. And remember one thing, that hypertonic always attracts water. So this distilled water will move into the whisking tube after half an hour. So this was a part one. I hope you understood it. Thank you.